What's up guys, Bajheera here for TGN.TV, bringing you some more 3v3 Arena, and today we're going to be playing as Arms Warrior, Holy Paladin, Frost Mage, and guys, this comp is so much fun. We've got tons of on-demand CC, and even more on-demand burst, so like I said, it's a ton of fun to play, and hopefully it's fun for you guys to watch as well. We're going to be facing a Jungle Thief in this first match, which means what we're going to have to do is sit on this Feral, try to keep him defensive, while putting as much CC on their Paladin as possible, and keeping as little CC on our Paladin as possible. Pretty much the only thing we can prevent is those scatter traps. But as long as we can eat those scatter traps, we're going to be in good shape. Despite our best efforts and all three of us being in the same spot, my Paladin still eats that one, so he has to trinket that. I'm just trying to get on this Feral Druid, so I charge him, finally get him in a little bit of a stun so I can pop Recklessness and Blade Storm! He's popping his little Feral Sprint, but finally gets stopped, getting some good damage on him. He gets away from me. My Paladin is about to get scatter trapped. I see the trap go down, intervene to him. I get a quick cleanse out of that, or if maybe just the Feral Druid hits me. Either way, I get cleansed and the Feral gets blown up. So, guys, as a warrior, your main objective when facing any sort of hunter team is definitely getting those intervenes whenever you see a scatter shot or hear a scatter shot being called out by your Paladin. Because if you can eat those traps, that is a huge mitigation of CC on your team, and you puts you at a really good advantage against the hunter. So, in this next game, what we've got is kind of a weird comp. I don't really ever see this, but perhaps what happens to them is an indication of why I don't see it very often. So, it's Enhancement Shaman, Frost Mage, Resto Druid. Thinking about going on the Enhancement Shaman, but then I'm like, I guess we'll probably go on this Mage so it doesn't do damage and CC our whole team. So, thinking about doing that, he jumps off, so I'm like, whatever. Go back to the Enhancement Shaman, and finally the Mage gets back up, Heroic Leap over, fear him and the Druid, and get some good damage on the Mage. So he's going to blink away, and I'm like, come here. Charge him. He blinks like right next to me, so I get to hit him really hard. Looks like the Druid trinkets, which is an excellent time for me to Blade Storm! The Mage ice blocks, but I'm like, I'm Black Storming, dude. Ain't no stopping this pain train. So I just go ahead and just continue my Rex Storm, throw down the Shaman, and almost kill him. Now, we've got the Mage and the Shaman at like, less than 20% health. For some reason, my Mage doesn't just throw an Ice Lance over to the Enhancement Shaman and kill him. Instead, he decides to hit the Mage. Whatever. So, just get a hamstring and run on that big old tree. Switch back to the Enhancement Shaman. I'm thinking I might be able to kill him here, but then their entire team jumps down. So I'm like, whatever. Keep hitting this Shaman, because he can't get away from me as easy as this Mage can. I get polyed, get a cleanse out of that, and proceed to destroy the Shaman as well. So, I guess that team could chain CC and burst well, but I don't really understand because Poly and Hex share DR, but whatever. Either way, we dispatch of them, and we're on to the next match. This is yet another jungle cleave with the same objective. Eat those scatter traps as best as you can, and keep damage on the Feral. So, my Mage is going to go Rambo over there, he says. Gonna try to get their whole team in a Nova. Gets the Feral out, so I'm like, sweet. I charge him. They're popping all their cooldowns, at least the Hunter is. The Feral just goes straight into bear form. I eat that scatter trap. I mean, I actually get scattered, but still intervene over to get the trap. So, maybe a little bit of a mistake by the Hunter, but still good play in order to eat that scatter trap, as the whole CC is called. So, anyway, sitting on the Feral Druid, getting him about half health in bear form. I pop wreck, try to go over and fear the Paladin, but he has already bubbled at this point. So, we've got a lot of pressure on them, and they're not getting very much pressure on us. I throw down the Druid, popping tons of damage on this guy, go intervene to eat this trap as well, and get cleansed out of that, get right back on the Feral, and do my absolute best to end this match in a hurry. I get a freedom, I'm stunned by either the bear bash or the little pet or whatever. Finally get that fear on the Paladin, but he gets knocked out of that fear by my Mage using like a Frost Nova or something. Regardless, we're still pumping tons of damage into this Feral. Definitely have the upper hand. And the Feral's over here by the boxes. They switch to my Paladin, which is, in my opinion, a huge mistake. Get the kill on the Feral, and get scattered probably as a peel, but it's just a little bit too late for them. So, guys, against Jungle Cleave, although Jungle Cleave can absolutely eat your Mage for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, what you got to do is eat those traps and go hard on that Feral. So, in this next match, we're playing like kind of a weird RLS RMP hybrid, because it's got like the rogue and the shaman of RLS, and then the mage and the rogue of RMP. But I've never heard of a shaman rogue mage. But they beat us once and did pretty well. But this time we absolutely go berserk on them. So get good damage on the mage, fear the shaman, pop my little apparatus of Khaz'goroth, and Blade Storm! Now, I think we catch this mage by surprise a little bit, because he goes down without ice blocking. So, I know his shaman was eating a polymorph and everything, but dang, dude. we put in work on that mage for sure. So, in this next match, we're facing the exact same team, different map with, unfortunately for them, very similar results. So, they're behind LOS. I charge this totem to get in combat. Unfortunately, my Paladin still gets sat back there. So they've got me in pretty good position. I'm overextended, and they're going to open up hard on my Mage, though. So my Mage is like, I'm fine. Watch this. Boom! 26% health. Maybe not. My Paladin gets hexed. So we're not in that good position right now. So, of course, you guys know me. What am I going to do? Peel with damage, baby. Rexstorm! Get shit on! So I'm Rexstorming on this Mage, cleaving their entire team. Tons of damage on this Mage, and ba-boom! I don't know what happened, but that Mage went down quick. Again, without an ice block. So, I don't know, man. That's kind of rough. I got Recklessness and the apparatus of Khaz'goroth going, so there's lots of damage coming out. But it's a lot of fun for me. So, third match against these guys. They've probably made some adaptations, and this one ends up being a little bit better of a game. Still fun for us, though. So I get Novid, pet Novid right off the bat. It looks like they're going to open up hard on me this time. Now watch this. Watch this reflect. This is absolute bull. So I reflect that Frost Bolt. That's like 19k damage hit, like 30k absorbed. Are you kidding me? Come on, mages. So anyway, I reflect that so I don't die just because of that one reflect, which is pretty scary. Fear their whole team. Go hard on this mage. Kick that healing surge. Continue to blow up this mage, and might even get an ice block out of him here pretty soon. I get Novid. He blinks over behind LOS. I'm going after him, and I'm thinking, I guess I'm just getting cute here. I pop Recklessness thinking I can Heroic Leap charge to him. Unfortunately not, so I just Rage Blade Storm, and eventually get to him. So we get the ice block out of the mage, switch to the rogue, and manage to get a vanish out of him here in a second. So going hard on this rogue. He vanishes right here. And so now we're like, I guess we'll go back on the mage? I'm like targeting the shaman for a second. I'm like, who the heck am I going to hit now? So anyway, eventually get back on the mage. Just an entire just like clusterfuck of just characters right here. All kinds of Frost Novas going off. And I'm like, all right, let's end this thing right here. Bursting on the mage. Hop over there. He blinks away, and I'm like, come here. Getting good damage on him. Our mage has to ice block because he's taking tons of damage. Ring of Frost goes down. I'm just right outside of range of it. Walk through it and get frozen. Trinket that because I'm already sick of it. Try to pummel his Frostbolt. Intervene, not intervene. Focus charge the shaman. Heroic Leap over and get the kill on that mage. It wasn't pretty, but it got the job done. And that's what I'm more concerned with than anything. So, hope you guys enjoyed these games. I've got tons more Warrior, Paladin, Mage coming, and I will see you guys next time.